how would you associate leading with learning? So you touched upon this topic, but I want if you can share some more insights around this.
Now, so far as learning is concerned, learning is a part of like knowledge gathering and knowledge management also. Now, knowledge management itself is an oxymoron, right? How can you manage a knowledge, right? Because knowledge is eternal, knowledge is unlimited, right? So you rightly said that, is it important to learn everything, right? And is it possible to learn everything? So these are the two most appropriate questions. So I understood this limitation, constraint, or say parameter of a learning at very early age of my life, and particularly in India, many young aspirants who joined a job could not understand this thing at their early career, that how to take your profession very seriously, and what is your role in your profession, right? And what is your professional goal, in which what kind of a role you are presenting, fulfilling, and to enrich your profession, and to climb in your profession, what kind of a learning is most important. So when I become a professor at my very young age, and in the university level, in the postgraduate department, at the age of just 23, many, even my students were also not believe.
That's amazing.
When I went to the class, they were not able to believe that I am a professor, right? So at that point of time, I understood one thing very well, that if I am teaching management and management related topic, then management is not something is a subject of teaching, but it is a subject of practice. So I must practice management. Say if I am teaching leadership, then unless I didn't have experience of being a leader in some formal organization, how can I teach leadership? That's why I joined JCI, then Lions. I become chairman in ISTD also. And during my tenure, it was outstanding chapter also, right? And recently, just before 1.5 years, I become a president of our teachers and union also, where there are 170 plus teachers, right? So though it is not a corporate experience, but at least it substitute me and allowed me to learn practical things within my constraint of a government job, right? So and then by way of training as a profession, I gave my 10 years to become a national trainer in JCI, and the benefit of becoming a trainer and then establish myself as a trainer, I get lot of corporate assignments also. I used to meet many corporate trainers also, so I got that exposure also from that my experiences. So yes, it is not important to learn everything. You have to decide your circle of influence and circle of control, right? And circle of concern also, because if your circle of concern is very large and your circle of influence is very short, then there is no way of learning. And reading is, yes, definitely, because if even you know the rule, that is a rule called read, reflect, and experiment, right? That is a rule. We call it a 6 hours rule. Like all CEOs, they asked that, what is the secret of your success? And then they said 6 hours we must read any genre, like novel, anything you read for 6 hours in a week, and then you reflect on that. Reading doesn't mean like you read, but you read in between the line, and then you reflect also. You relate with your life problems, your role in a particular workplace, and then you note down that, okay, what exactly you learn by reading, and then you experiment by getting ideas from reading. So one reading is for, say, refreshment and to just to be cool, and one is a conscious learning when it make us empowered us in our professional role also. So definitely there is no substitute of learning through reading. Because reading open up all the way a new door of opportunities of learning.
Yes, sir.